where like this is where Asia let it all out. This is where Asia came to be her, to be the normal Asia that she's always wanted to be. I would come here after games, after high school games. In college, I would come here every time I got. This is where Asia could come and just be Asia, be the young Asia that she wanted to be. My grandmother would always greet me at the door. I would always have to call her and say, hey, I'm on the way, and I would call her right before I passed all those trees back there, and I'll say, hey, I'm coming, because it kind of took her a while to come to the door, and she would just be here waiting, or she would already, if it's a beautiful day like this, she would probably already be outside. It used to be a garden right there. She would always be in her garden, and there's a tree over there it was huge. It was a huge tree. There's actually another one here, but between these trees was where we would have a bench, and she would just be out here. We call her the neighborhood watch. At the age of 80 probably, she was neighborhood watch, and she would just be out here, and I'd be like, hey grandma, and I'd just sit outside and just think about just life about her, talk anything and everything. This is where I got a lot of things off my chest. This is where I've cried, I've laughed a ton here, but definitely this is the leaving to go to Las Vegas. This is the spot where I'm gonna miss the most. Man, I would think about my grandmother every single day, but on game day, you know, I would always play for her. I dedicated the rest of my season when she passed away to her. And it was tough, of course. It'll be probably games where I would be crying because, you know, I just really wanted her to be there and just to watch me. But I knew she was there with me, so, you know, before every game, I would pray. When the national anthem's going on, I'm praying, and I'm like, you know, and I would always say, in your name I play, amen. And I'm like, Grandma, this is for you, before I go and shake my opponent's hand. So that's how I roll. That's always something that I always do. I always think about her. She's always with me. And when I put on my shooting sleeve, I always I roll up to just where it stops right here, and so that she can see her name, no matter what I do. So that's my ritual I do for every game. I pray for her, and when I get my sleeve from a manager, I pull it and I roll it up, because I feel like everyone needs to see this. It's very rare that my grandma would never complain. My grandma never yelled. My grandma never argued with anyone. She was a little feisty, don't get me wrong. She always let you know what her thoughts, and her thoughts were probably always right. But she was just, you know, just be a good person. She was a great person. She's someone that I really model who I am after. She was the one that gave me confidence, self-esteem, and helped me tell my story and helped me be a great person. Take away basketball. She didn't really, I know she probably was very happy that I played basketball, but she didn't really care about any of that. She didn't understand it. But her biggest thing was, you know, Asia, are you being a good person? Are you being like nice, just nice, general person, and a genuine person at that? So I think that's my biggest lesson that I learned from her is, you know, you got to be a good person, because you never know who you may run into. So that's something that I really take away from her. I definitely, I take it all in. I embrace it. I really do, because this is what I'm put on this earth to do. And that's something that my grandma really taught me when I would have my breakdowns about, you know, being a normal kid and getting to do stuff. She's like, the Lord did not put you on this earth to be normal. So why want to be that? And that's something that I'm like, hey, I kind of think about. I'm like, yeah, you know, this is my calling. And so I take it all in, and I know she's smiling down on me, and I hopefully continue to make her happy.